Hi guys, welcome to another segment of Legal Friday with me, Francine. So first, let me say thank you to all of you who are sending me questions, because honestly, that way I'm actually responding to something that's of interest to you. And it seems like there's a lot of buzz around the estate planning topic. So one of the questions, actually, there were two questions that kind of came in as a result of last week's segment on trustee. How do you choose a trustee? And so one part of the question was, what if there's nobody that you trust to be either your trustee or your executor or your agent for healthcare or agent for finances? And the other question that came in was, what if the only person you trust is a minor? Very interesting. So let me first say this. I would strongly discourage anybody from using a minor as a fiduciary. I just really would. I think it's a bad idea. And the question, someone had posed a question that they didn't, their kids, they really didn't trust. And, they had friends that were far away, but the only person they really trusted and that they really believed would act on their own behalf was their grandson. And the grandson is 16 years old. So here are a couple of reasons why I just don't think that's a smart idea. Number one, because whoever is in that fiduciary position really should be someone who is willing and able and qualified to do the job. If you've got a 16-year-old or a 17-year-old or 18 or a 19-year-old even, if you've got someone who's that young, 9 times out of 10, they're in school. And if they're in school and you pass away while they're in school, that means all of their attention is going to have to be directed away from their studies and on to managing your estate in the event you pass away. Is that really what you want? Maybe, but it's just, I don't think it's a good idea. But the other reason is they're not going to really be qualified to do the work. If they're a minor, what's going to be required for someone to be a trustee or an executor of a will, or even to manage their finances? It's not likely that a minor is really going to be in a position to be able to do that. So I just don't think it's a smart idea to have a minor in that position. When it comes to, if you don't have anyone else to choose from, another option might be having a corporate trustee. That's possible. There are many financial institutions that actually would step into that fiduciary role. It really depends on a number of factors. One factor is how large your estate is or how small it is. And the other thing is it really depends on the institution. So if you don't have anyone that you really trust right now, then you might want to maybe talk to your financial institution. If you have a wealth manager, you might want to talk to them about some options. Generally, they would at least have a list they could come up with, and then you have to do the research. Bottom line is you do not have to be left in the lurch. There are always some other options. If you don't want your kids to have control, if you don't trust your siblings, or if you don't have kids, or if you don't have children or siblings, if you don't have siblings or if you don't have kids, at least you would be able to have someone who's qualified step in and manage your estate. Okay, I think that's it. I'm Francine. This is Legal Friday with me. Keep the questions coming. Bye for now.